In this segment, we'll do some more outer join examples, and we'll look at the relational algebra notation for left, right, and full outer joins. Now, outer joins do take some getting used to, so let's try a few more examples on the Bakery 5 database. How about listing flavor and kind for products that have never been bought more than one at a time, those whose only line items, if any, have a quantity of 1. So question 1, first write a nested query solution for this to have a benchmark against which to compare. You should get 23 rows. Coming back from a pause on that, what I came up with was select flavor kind from product, P where not exists, and then select from line item where the ID is the product ID and the quantity is greater than 1. And there's our 23 rows. Okay, so now write an outer join solution. And this can be pretty simple if you use an ANDed join condition, like we did in the no chocolate sale example in the prior segment. Coming back from a pause, I came up with this. Select flavor kind from product left join, line item, on a match for foreign key and primary key, and also requiring quantity greater than 1, and where product ID is null. So if we don't have the right kind of line item, we'll get a null line item row, and there's our 23 rows again. Now that one was simple. Here's a more complex one. Print the customer ID and product ID for all customers who have rated a product but not actually bought it. Now start with a nested query implementation. No outer joins for the first one. And coming back from a pause, this is what I came up with. Select the customer and product ID from customer, join rating, join product, and then test that there does not exist a receipt join line item where we match up the customer ID from the receipt and the product ID from the line item. The nested query is kind of interesting. It connects with the outer query via two different keys, the c.id and the p.id, kind of on either end of the join chain in the outer query. And when we run that, by the way, we do get 6 rows. Okay, now do the same, but with no nested queries in the where clause, though you will need an inner view. Use outer joins, of course. And coming back from possibly lengthy pause there, this is what I came up with. Now this one starts with the same 2 lines as the nested query version, but it then replaces the nested query with a left outer join on an inner view right there that joins all receipts and line items. Now the left outer join condition right here, r.customer_id equals c.id, r.product_id equals p.id, links this inner view to the outer query in the same way as the where clause in the nested query from the prior version did. If this fails to find a match, then we get a null value receipt join line item row, and the where clause, of course, tests for that, and that would indicate a missing purchase despite there being a rating. And we get the same 6 rows.